So we're eating breakfast at our hostel. We have some bananas and honeydew. I really like the bananas better here. They're softer and way sweeter. And then some fresh orange juice.
Some breakfast rolls, some coffee. It's pretty standard stuff to get at these hotels/hostels. And we're waiting on our eggs. So they usually give it to you either fried or scrambled. So I got scrambled, she got fried. We'll see how they are. Okay, so this breakfast is actually included in the $31 we paid for that nice beautiful room with the great bathroom, comfy beds, and the eggs are delicious.
Yeah.
So fried eggs, scrambled eggs, and breakfast roll. Pretty standard stuff. Awesome deal. Usually don't eat breakfast, but we know we have a big day today and we're going to burn a lot of calories, so we adjust our caloric intake by eating up breakfast. So, surprise, the inside of these rolls are actually hollow, so you can stuff it, and super soft, delicious bread. Probably made fresh this morning.
Yeah.
It's not stuff.
And the legend says that the sun made them to come out from the Titicaca Lake, Puno. I hope you can go to Puno, south of Cusco, where you can find Titicaca Lake, the highest navigable lake in the world. No? Beautiful. That's south of Cusco. Well, so they walk from north to south with the golden stuff, no? Trying to hide the golden stuff. And it passed so many years. Puno is higher than Cusco. Puno is windier. It's more difficult in life, no? But they could survive. Mankukapanga Mama Ogjo, trying to follow the message of the sun, no? The golden stuff never sank until they appear here. Here, the golden stuff disappeared. We are still looking for it, yes? But it was a sign. So from here, they expanded the blood from the sun. And they expanded until 1438. They had power just around Cusco Valley. What happened 1438? Pachakutec, the man there in the fountain, made of bronze, he appeared and he was pushed by people to crown himself like a king, like an Inca. And he changed everything, everything. He started by giving to Cusco the shape of a puma. Yes, Cusco had the shape of a puma. You know puma?
Puma, yeah, jaguar.
That's the symbol?
Like a lion.
Yeah.
It's a mountain lion.
Okay.
Yes.
Jaguar.
Has not a lot of hair. Has not a lot of hair. It was called puma in the Quechua language. Today we say puma. Many things have changed. Many Quechua names. No? It was not condor. It was kuntu.
Oh, condor.
It was not Inca. It was Inga. It was not Cusco. It was Cusco. Yes, many things have changed through the years.
Costco.
Without T.
Yeah, no, okay.
Slow
Yeah.
But Quechua is like this, very guttural. You have to use the throat.
Oh, okay.
But it's a beautiful language. It's very
Like Hasidic.
descriptive. It's very colorful. Quechua names says about the history of geography or characteristic of something. For example, babies in the Quechua language are called wawas.
Wow, wow. Because they cry.
Wow. Yes. Guinea pigs, kui. Because the male, when wants to conquer the female, sings. Kui. Female comes.
Oh, really? That's the meaning. I thought it was the cry.
Quechua names are like that. No? Very onomatopoeic. Onomatopoeic. No?
Onomatopoeic.
Onomatopoeic. Cusco had the shape of a puma. He, perhaps you have heard about Sacsayhuaman, which is up on top, an Incan site with zigzag walls, no? That huge zigzag walls. So that was creating the speckled head of a mountain lion, speckled head. This comes to be the heart. There is another temple which is called Coricache, the sun temple, comes to be the sex. And there is an area where the two rivers that he channeled met and they formed the tail of the puma. So really this was conceived like a puma. And why a puma? Why not another animal? Why Pachakutec should choose that
It's the king of the mountain.
Yeah,
Mountain-
you can
mountain
check.
cat.
You can see the videos. Pumas have been seen fighting with crocodile, fighting with anacondas. And pumas win.
They're the
Always
king.
pumas win. Yes, so they were symbol of power, symbol of possession, domain, like this, no? Imagine that world 600 years ago with the Incas, with no television, no YouTube, no Facebook, no WhatsApp. So the entertainment was what? Nature.
Nature.
No? Nature, stars. And they could say, oh, this llama was with this llama and the baby are those, and the grandparents are like this. They could study the behavior of animals. They could notice how the plants was growing, yes? So they noticed pumas always win. And so he gave to Cusco that shape of a puma. And he expanded more than round, he expanded like oval, no? Like longer. So the Incas Empire, with him, reached almost twice the present size of Peru country. Huge. And the capital city was this. Here, the Incas live here. Yes. The elite
That's why they
live
put
here.
his statue.
This is new. This is colonial times and Republican times. Yes.
Okay.
But there were temples of the Incas here. Just by curiosity, you try to enter to those places inside. For example, in the corner, and you're going to find all that block
Like the
was the
cooking
palace
class.
for Pachakutec Inca.
Okay.
Pachakutec, he lived there, and his family. It was his royal palace. So yes, by curiosity, enter to a jewelry, to a restaurant, and you're going to find very fine stonework.
Yep.
Because just the elite and temples had this kind of a masonry, very beautiful, imperial.
That's like the foundation of the buildings is the ruins of the temple.
Yes,
Yeah.
foundations and still the wall of
wall,
their
yeah.
buildings survive, yes?
Yeah.
Over there, where now is the church, was another palace for another king, Viracocha, grandfather of Pachakutec. Another over there was Huayna Capac Palace, no? Like this. Spanish, obviously, when they arrived, obviously they were not agree with Andean religion. How to pray to mummified bodies, how to pray to Mother Earth. Was it possible? The Spanish couldn't understand about how to pray to the sun or to the moon or to the mountains. The Spanish destroyed, pushed temples, destroyed temples. They saved the foundations because it was well built, and they decided to put over their constructions.
Yeah.
They reuse Inca foundations
Because they're
and they
so
use
well built.
reuse
Wow.
stones. And they built churches, especially churches and convents, and their principal houses over sacred Inca spots.
So
Amazing.
this church and this church are built on Inca temple ruins?
Yes.
Wow.
Most of the construction, all what you see is colonial.
It's also ironic that they couldn't see how you could pray to like the sky or the sun because Catholicism, which like I was raised, has so many saints, so many different things you pray.
Yeah, and the Incas used to pray to all sources of nature, all sources of life. No?
Yeah.
Mother Earth,
Mama
the
Pacha.
mountain, the sun, the moon, things that gave them life
Yeah.
to their plants and to
Pacha.
them.
That's right.
Yes. Trees, they used to speak to trees and to lakes and to mountains. Not to all the mountains, no, just to the most beautiful ones with some kind of unusual feature. Yeah, like this, no? And they used to send kisses.
Aw.
And this means muchai. They used to muchai sacred sites, no? Like this. Spanish couldn't understand this, and they destroyed it. They never cared, and even they were thinking that if those people were humans or not, or they were trying to become humans, they were trained to become humans like this. No? Unfortunately, they brought the cross in front, but the sword at the back. In the name of the religion, the
Yeah.
excuse was the religion. Many of them abused from those locals. No?
Conquered in the name of Christ.
Yes.
And if you don't follow, you become
Killed.
marked.
Perhaps you have heard about the Inquisition. Just to imagine this, the Spanish people forbade natives to think in Quechua
Wow.
because they still thought that they were thinking and praying in their minds in Quechua language. So Quechua was forbidden to speak Quechua. Was almost lost that language.
Wow.
The Spanish imposed their domain, their construction, their race, everything. And since then, we have this kind of construction, which is very beautiful also. Arches Arches.
Oh,
and
yeah.
balconies, no? Today, this city, Cusco, plus Machu Picchu, and many other places in Peru, are considered mankind heritage. Mankind heritage means that it has to be protected. We can't touch it just like this, no. Owners have to respect rules when they are going to paint their houses. Perhaps you already realize that looks like almost all the same. Perhaps the same owner, no? But we have to use just pastel colors. From Cusco, historical center is like 10 blocks away each side, because there is evidence legacy of our past. So people have to respect rules when they paint or restore their houses. They have to use just pastel colors. They can't use red for my facade or yellow, no. Just pastel colors, no? You see, pastel colors. They have balconies, doorways, and windows. They have to use the color green, blue, sky blue, black, and brown. That's all. Here we have McDonald's. Here we have Kentucky. Here we have Starbucks. But they can't show this red, yellow, and red, no, because it's not allowed. They have a small M outside, no? At McDonald's. That's all. No? So this is.
No big golden arches.
Small Starbucks sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're there. Kentucky over there, Manitoba over there. But it's like this. It's a way to preserve our legacy and history and beauty and harmony of the place, no? But Cusco never dies of festivities. I think that's something that we have inherited from our past, no? The Inca, for example, when it was the time to plant the first seed, no? There was a big sound using a conch shell like a trumpet to announce the first plow of the Inca himself. Yes, and he plowed, and then this sound was repeated simultaneously in other towns. So imagine simultaneously all the empire was doing the same as the Incas did from here.
Wow.
All they started from here. The time when they have to take out the wild plants, no? Or when they have
Harvest.
to revolve or harvesting time. Also was like this, no? So people love to drink that time as well, like today.
Chicha.
Chicha de jora.
Chicha de jora.
Cold drink. Because that's one of the most common ones.
I still haven't tried any. I want to try some.
Yeah? People in the countryside drink a lot of it.
Yeah.
And they say that prevents prostate.
Oh.
And it seems true because there is no report of people along the Sacred Valley having prostate. Yeah, that is amazing.
But they don't sell chicha here?
Few places. For example, at the back there is a street Choquechaca.
Choquechaca.
There is a picanteria where they have native, very local food, picanteria, and they serve.
What's the name?
Choquechaca. I think
Choquechaca.
it's Santa Eulalia, the restaurant.
I want to go.
But just in case,
Yeah.
also there, walking 2 blocks in the corner before arriving to the Plaza San Francisco, there is another one. I'm not sure, but
Do they
I'm
have
not
the
sure.
red
No.
outside? No, they don't?
Here they don't have, but they have traditional dishes that we eat in the countryside. They have. It's more funny when the market anniversary comes because the ladies destroy his body, no? But this man was short but very strong. They couldn't. Horses were pulling, but they couldn't destroy his body, so he was beheaded. After his wife was a leader. When she spoke, she convoked people, no, listen to her, and she also, for her, they cut the tongue in front of many natives, like a punishment for them to learn that it was not good to rebel against the Spanish people. So this happened here, very historical, this plaza. And also archaeologists, when they excavate, they found remains of skeleton, shells, eggs of fishes. People used to come to Cusco, people from the coast, from the ocean, just to show their happiness being part of the empire of the Incas. No? So they, like an offering, they gave those presents to Cusco.
From the sea to
capital
the capital.
Not just from the coast, but also from highlands or from the jungle. No? So there were many offerings everywhere here.
Wow.
Later was used like a cemetery. When the Spanish arrived with different sicknesses as well.
Yeah.
So many native people died. There was not enough space in the churches, so this was used like a cemetery. Then after it started, by 1870s, smelling ugly. It started having an epidemic because so many dead people here. So when the government started looking for a land to move the cemetery, but people have to understand that this had to happen, not to avoid to care of their health, and they. It passed so many years when they accepted that their dead had to be buried far away, not here or in the church. No? Well, so in any cases, this is very historical. No? This place.
Did they remove the bodies from the
Okay.
Secondary road.
So one trail went to Machu Picchu, one trail went to Lima.
No, there were 4 main roads to the 4 regions of the empire.
Oh,
the
okay.
empire had 4 regions. One to the south, which was called Suyo. One to the jungle, which was east, which was called Antisuyo. The one.
Antisuyo. Okay, that's what we just saw.
Northwest, which was called Contisuyo. And there was one north, which was called Chinchaysuyo.
So Suyo means trail, region. Okay, region. Got it.
And yes.
And they started here.
Besides them, there were secondary roads to everywhere.
Wow.
Stones. Later was given to a priest.
Okay.
Now it's a church. You can come back to see paintings inside.
So this is the foundation of the Inca
Incas construction,
and then they built the church on top of it.
So you have Incas and Spanish.
And this is what the Inca streets look like?
Yes, there was a canal in the middle.
A canal in the middle.
The 25 first. They have a canal in the middle or in one side of the street.
For drainage.
For drainage.
Okay.
For the rains.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Look at the stones are diorite, very well No mortar in the middle.
No mortar.
Look at that away.
Yeah.
No mortar.
Wow, they fit. Such precision.
Precision. We know how the Incas cut the stones, how they leave a big piece to the upper part of the wall,
Wow.
how they move them. But it's difficult for us to say how the Incas carve one piece, how they calculate, how they cut it for this to fit in.
With such precision. Like, look at this joint.
This is what we don't know.
This is insane.
Their practice is inborn, perhaps.
Keystone with 12 cuts.
We say keystone. Why?
Keystone.
Because if you remove it, most of the wall could collapse.
Oh, no.
A big part of it could collapse. And also, it's a way to show the handicraft of the Incas, the art craft of the Incas.
Yeah.
Using
Such
stones,
precision.
no? That's precision.
And they use metal tools?
They use bronze bars and harder stones.
Okay. The official Inca fit. Gracias, hola. Beautiful. So this neighborhood's San Blas. All the way down. Beautiful.
People didn't used to use money. They used to barter, exchanging, for example, 2 hands of potatoes for 2 hands of coca leaves, like that.
Okay.
So he loved to see people coming with llamas, bringing loads to be exchanged. Yes, he loved to see the llamas. He got in love. When he got older, he became an artist. He loved sculptures. And he inspired with a llama neck. He made a sculpture.
Oh, that's why their necks are so long. What is the word taller?
I think they are the 8 brothers. They have divided their house.
So this would be like one house?
It was much bigger.
It was much bigger. Oh, they divided it. So this is smaller than it used to
It's a
be.
family of artists. That's why
Okay.
you can see also sculptures.
Oh, an
of
art
arcangels.
commune.
Arcangels.
Wait a minute. What is that? What is that?
Se llama baby game.
Oh my goodness. That's that baby llama.
Sometimes we dance with it.
Really?
Back.
Like a backpack?
For fertility.
You see this?
Look at the painting of
Touch
the
it.
Jaguar
Don't
Fiesta.
touch it.
We used to have, we still have fiestas like this with the condor and the bull.
What? With a condor and a bull?
Yes.
Wow.
In the past, it was like to remember the Spanish domain with the bull and the Incas defense with
The condor.
Look, they use wood, they use
Wow.
clay, they use flour of potato to make sculptures.
Oh, wow.
Long neck, you know why?
Like
Inspired because of llama neck.
llama necks. Llama neck.
Oh, more dog. More cats.
It's your business.
No. No, this man, Hilario, he has died, but his family continue with his work.
Ah.
He has his workshop there and also here a little bit. And you can, this is the shop.
Okay.
This looks like the dog, the hairless dog,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but in blue color.
Nah. He needs hair on top.
Little scroll.
Many versions.
Wow.
For example, those one we hang them on the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah,
On the
Christmas ornament.
tree. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Those are like babies wrapped with blankets.
Oh. Beautiful.
They're very nice babies. No? Mask, mirrors,
Mm-hmm.
and kitchen. Okay. Small, portable.
This is an old school kitchen. This is how they used to chop things up, like a mortar. And then this is how they grind it up in there. And then this was an oven. And this is how you turned up the heat. Like that, in the oven. And then on the houses, if you look on the roofs, you'll see 2 bowls. which is a symbol of a fortress. The houses are strong so they don't fall down. And then there's a cross in the middle, which is for protection. And yeah, you can see those on the roofs all around here. Birds go right in?
See,
How do you say it? Kantu?
Kantu, like
Kantu.
Q-A-N-T-U.
Okay.
You know that we have
Like
three
a bell.
important national symbols. One national flower, this.
Okay.
One national bird, Andean cock of the rocks. And one national drink, pisco sour.
All right, on top of the mountain over here, can't see it, but it says Viva El Peru, and then there's a shield. So every year the army goes to those mountains and digs it and carves it out. But Viva El Peru. Viva El Peru.
Pata means terrace. Tata grupo.
Way up on that mountain, there's a statue of Christ given by the Palestinians as a gift because they came here to live, and next to it, there's a little cross. What a view.
I was wondering how this person got out from his car
Amazing view.
when he is drinking.
Oh yeah, if he's drunk, he's got he takes the expressway down. So here we are in Limbus. This place has the best views of the city and some really, really unique drinks if you come back. I'm gonna do this later, but I wanted to see it with no people. So this is the like the Inca built this road, and this is the canal in the middle for drainage. That's incredible.
Quina is a tree from the jungle.
Quina
Incas
tree?
Use it to we use it to cure the malaria and yellow fever.
Okay.
It's from the jungle. In the last few years, has been given to Africa and
Oh,
grows
wow.
easier in Africa. So
Okay.
people think it's from Africa, but it's not. It's from Peru, from the jungle.
And then next to it,
Next to it is
that the
an
llama?
animal, vicuña,
what?
family of the llama. Vicuña or
Vicuña.
vicuña.
Vicuña. It's a
Vicuña
cameloid.
It's a South American camelid.
Yeah.
And vicuña has the best wool in the world.
Really?
It's our animal. It's our gold with 4 legs. Vicuña.
Wow.
The best wool in the world. Just by curiosity, ask at the bottom. There is cuna or alpaca shops, and they ask for vicuña scarf, $1,000.
What?
Very expensive.
Oh yeah, we'll stick with the alpaca.
And the lower, something yellow, is the cornucopia, horn of the bull, with coins, and this symbolizes the mineral richness of Peru. Mineral richness.
And that's what was carved into the hillside.
Yes.
Was the shield.
The army makes it every 6 months, I think.
Yeah.
Says Viva el Peru. Going under the paved roads.
Oh wow. So the Incas had an aqueduct. This is insane. Wow. Watch this. We can go into. I'm gonna actually put the. You know what I'm gonna do, man. So the Incas built this.
The Incas built it, the aqueduct and the stairs. The Spanish put the arch.
The Spanish put the arch, but the
arch.
Incas did
Yes.
this. And this is how the city got their water?
No.
What is the water
No,
coming?
this is going and joins the drainage, the sewage.
The
system.
drainage. Oh, the sewage system.
Yeah,
Oh,
not for drinking,
not
it's
for drinking. Don't drink it, it's sewage.
earth because it was like an entrance. It was like the places by where Mother Earth could breathe. Yes. Look at the stairs, the steps over there, over here as well.
Yeah.
They were doing something, perhaps a model, perhaps a throne to place offerings. We don't know, but they were doing something here.
So this is what it's like after limestone erodes from the water, and there's all these little passages.
And the bowl next to it, the arch you have seen there in the aqueduct.
Oh yeah, and there's the arch.
To raise this respect for this waka.
Waka. Like Waka Flocka. Flame.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't. I wonder if he even knows that his name is like that. Mouth of frogs. Oh yeah, like a frog mouth. Oh yeah.
You see here.
Look.
I want to see.
There's a lot of people in traffic.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Of the rainbow. So archaeologists obviously they studied, they thought, and they said if it's 3 colors of the rainbow, could be the rainbow. And they are warriors. So perhaps warriors during the Inca times used to use an emblem like a flag. And this could be true. I also support this theory. Why? Because if we were educated, because we have studied, we have the media to study, and we know that rainbows have 7 colors. But if you go to the highlands and you talk to people, a lady that never have studied or a man that never have studied who go to school, and you say, oh miss, how many colors do you see the rainbow? Very beautiful. She would say what she sees, no? 3 or 4 maximum.
Wow, okay.
Not 7.
Yeah.
We know because we were educated like this, but so that is what archaeologists suggest, no?
Got
Supposed.
it.
And that's why we say that the Incas, when fighting, show an emblem with a rainbow color flag.
Yeah.
Why the rainbow? I told you that anything that was different from their type, the Incas muchai, something too beautiful or something too ugly, something not common.
Yeah.
What could be not common?
The rainbow.
Rainbow. So
Yeah.
not everywhere, not every day. So beautiful. And the Inca said, it comes from where?
Yeah.
From the sun. So it's the son of the sun.
It's a gift. Gift
The
from
child of
the son of the sun is a rainbow.
They believe to be the children of the sun.
So
Yeah.
does
Rainbow
like
warriors mean something different to us, but it was their warrior's flag. Okay, so I was curious as to why I'm tall here, because everybody that we see seems to be a little bit on the short side, and we have an explanation. So,
Well, normally in the heights, it's difficult for people to grow too tall, no? Because higher you are, you have less oxygen. And because of lack of oxygen, we can't grow too much. We grow short and thick. The chest is not so big, it's wide, because also heart and lungs develop different, a little bit bigger, yes?
Yep.
Also, we have more number of red cells because of the lack of oxygen, and this change the color is darker, besides the radiation of the sunlight very strong and the cold nights, yes? So we can say that when walking, you find many people, yes, but not all of them are native. If you
Okay.
want to find native people, you go to higher places or to the jungle. Why? Because when the Spanish arrived, the Spanish follow people, natives. Just talking, the Spanish brought new religion, new food, new race, but also new sicknesses.
Yeah.
People had no immunity to them. People died. Native people died. The ones who could escape went to the highlands or to the jungle. Spanish followed them, but didn't stay too long with them. So people in the heights kept their blood. And today they are native blood people. Yes,
Yep.
they are short, they are thick, skin color dark. They have small eyes. These cheeks like coming out, thick lips, teeth big and white. Even when you see them old, they keep most of the time their teeth big and white, and theirs.
You'd love it.
Because they have shoe coca.
Smile.
And coca has calcium, and calcium prevents caries. And the old, they keep their teeth complete black, white, because they have chew coca. You chew coca.
Chewing coke is good. It's like Crest White strips. Yeah.
You're not hungry. You're not thirsty. You have energy.
And energy.
Chewing coca. No? Coca is
Yeah.
very good.
And just the leaves, right? You could just chew it directly.
You
And you
take
eat
the
it.
10 leaves of coca. You remove the stem.
Stem?
You roll them and you put in one side.
Ah.
And you try to remove the liquid, no?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Oh,
with
you
your
like
saliva.
suck it.
Like a gum, sometimes people do that.
Mm-hmm.
If you have diarrhea, doesn't help because supposedly gives you energy. So you don't want to have diarrhea plus coca energy, no?
No.
Wait, what plus coca?
If you have diarrhea, don't use coca.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for energy, coca, no?
Yeah.
So you chew coca, and if you have sore throat, helps a lot.
Because it numbs it.
You pass the lips, and the lips will clean your throat.
Ah.
That helps a lot. Also facilitate digestion. It's good for digestion. If you eat a duck or you eat a guinea pig, then your tea of coca helps a lot.
Nice. That's what we did.
It's subtle.
Coca is
Because I got some leaves, I just wasn't sure.
coca is a medicine. Coca is good.
Did you guys just suck on
A
it?
lot,
And
yeah.
it was okay? You didn't feel
No, it
sick or
felt
anything?
great. I
Okay.
felt great.
And actually, if you feel that
The frog's mouth. The pretty staircase with flowers. Wow. This is where a lot of artists are because this is their inspiration. It is inspiring. Creativity through here.
Plus drinking. Plus drinking a beer, a
Plus,
sour.
plus drinking. A little bit of alcohol and a view like this, and then there goes some creativity to create some beautiful works. What's this? Yeah.
The founder of Cusco, he lived here.
This is the founder of Cusco's palace. Is this original?
Yes.
Wow. The construction held up for so incredibly well.
For the elite was.
Yeah.
600 years,
Yeah.
right? 600
I can't believe, no, it doesn't look like it's crumbling or falling down or anything. And it's limestone?
This is lime.
This is limestone.
Where would you find a double jump? Symbol of importance. Or it was a temple or it was a royal palace.
A
Temple or a royal
door
palace.
jam, would you say?
Double jump doorway.
Oh, double jam doorway.
Double frame.
Oh, got it. Double jam doorway is symbol of importance, like a palace. Okay.
So these used to be open?
No. Sangate, 6,300 meters above sea level in the south.
National flowers. National flowers, and resbalosa means slippery because these stones, when it's wet, get very slippery. So this is not the street you want to come down if it's raining.
Thankfully it's not
Yeah.
raining.
Where it's a beautiful day. Actually, this day is amazing. So in this neighborhood, they use blue. So San Cristobal versus San Blas, where they were red.
Yeah, it's just very high up.
Yeah, go in the shade. She sees your face turn a little red.
Huayna means young.
Huayna Pata. Huayna means young, Pata means terrace.
And there's a Suecia. Suecia is the name of a country. Suecia, they're over there.
Oh, in Suecia.
Suecia. But that is a mistake of people.
Wow, Koreanos.
There is a very hot soup made of hot dogs.
Yeah.
And maybe 40 soles there.
In there?
Yeah, it's very nice.
So it's like bibimbap with hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Peruvian Korean fusion. Amazing.
It's a motorcycle.
So
diary.
Chantal heard about brain surgery, and now we just found out why. So they took a piece of the warrior's skull out, and they put a piece of gold in.
Yeah, and coca the powder, like anesthesia.
Wow.
anesthesia.
That's what they use for
and using
anesthesia.
this knife
Yeah.
to remove, to carve all this.
Yeah.
And skulls and skeletons found show that they live after the operation.
Wow. No problems. Just good as new. Better than new.
That's why this kind of a design we call to me this kind of a design is the symbol of nurses and doctors
Oh,
and medicine.
got it.
So if you have a nurse that you know, it's a good gift, no, for nurses. Medicine, symbol of medicine.
Wow. I wonder how much this is. A lot of money.
And look at the Inca stones inside. Yeah? Inca stone. I told you about the Inca stones. This whole thing was the palace for Pachakutec.
So this is from the jungle. It's called uña de gato, and it's got properties that may be the cure for cancer. So it's being studied now.
Table or chairs, do something. Almost is 1.80 m long and 1 meter. No?
they-
The meter maybe 20 soles, 18, depending on the quality.
What?
Some
20
of them are
soles?
very
That's
thick.
cheap.
Yes. So you just see the boulders.
Do they use a loom to make this? Is it woven?
No, this is machine made. That's
Machine
why
made.
it's,
Okay. That's why it's
No,
cheaper.
but I have seen many people that make cushion.
So there's all these little scales everywhere because apparently scales aren't common, so you have to come to public to pay to get weighed. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they go saying, just move your camera and take photos to other places.
Okay.
That's all. Yes?
Yeah. Going back to the market. We're gonna get probably a little bit different perspective today though.
It's nice. It's nice.
Are the prices cheaper here or on the streets?
Cheap. It's almost the same.
Same?
Almost the same. It depends how you speak as well.
Oh, okay. You got a bargain?
You can ask for cheaper prices.
Okay.
So that's the area handicaps. And here, juices. Sometimes I listen to ladies when they say, oh, do you feel sick? What is your stomach? Gases, what? And they know what to mix.
What
to give
juice?
to you like a medicine. No? This is even beer. They use beer, vegetable. You see beer?
Oh yeah, Cusqueña. Oh. And then meat.
So fresh.
Okay. Do locals come here?
A lot.
A lot of locals. Okay. So not just tourist market.
No.
Okay.
To have more money, you have to eat at least once a week meat or pork.
Oh.
Ladies, why we say like that? Because people have noticed pigs. When they move, when they walk, they always walk forwards. Pigs never walk backwards, like chicken or hen, no, never. They always walk forwards. So walking forwards is a way to advance, is a way to gain, to produce, yes, to be better.
Yeah.
And that's why this pot, where you put money, how do you say?
Stuff?
There is something that you put money inside.
A bank? A piggy bank.
Piggy bank.
Oh,
What?
that's where it comes
Pig,
from.
no? Means that there's always a reason why. No?
Oh.
Reasons, no? That's why for New Year we have eaten pig, all of us,
Wow.
pork, because we want to advance.
Because we're moving forward to the new
we
year.
want-
This is where piggy banks come from. Pigs always move forward, never backward. So you always move forward and prosper. That's where you put your money in the piggy bank. That's amazing.
I did have a
This is like a dragon fruit or passion fruit, but it's the best tasting one by far. It's super sweet.
smoked, smoked salt. This is good for grill.
There's pieces.
Oh,
Cut it into pieces.
I suggest, sir, please, if you want to try this salty chocolate, it's excellent. The salty one. Please try one, the salty one.
Okay. Okay, let's try it.
Mami, prueba.
Yo voy a probar the
Oh yeah, the salt's in it. Salt.
Look at the kiwicha one. The kiwicha is family of the quinoa. It's the space food.
can I try it?
Yes.
It's pretty good.
You can buy the small ones. $5.
So what we just learned is that the peel of this, if you rub it on your face, it gets rid of sunspots. I think your
Freckles.
sunspots are cute. I love your sunspots. All right, so this right here, what is
This
this?
is San Pedro cactus.
San Pedro cactus.
It's a cactus that is used in medicine, not for all people, just for people that are sick.
Okay.
Sick in carrying traumas with them. Sometimes we in our childhood, we never could defend ourselves. We could not say what we had to say. And we carry this all our lives.
Like
until
depression.
adults. Yes.
Yeah.
We cannot be like we want because this. So after drinking this, you have to follow a process. No? Clean your body, drink water, fast. No? Do it with a person that knows about it.
Okay.
And after that, you arrive to that day, and you see that scene, no? that fact that happened to you, to your trauma.
Oh, wow.
And then you can scream and you can hit and you can say it, and you see trees talking to you. You can see mountains talking to you.
Wow.
Have you tried it?
But I heard from passengers.
It heals people.
It
heals in the
body,
inside.
In the
Yeah,
body,
in
in
the-
the inside. Yeah.
What is it called?
San Pedro
San Pedro.
cactus.
San Pedro. They have smaller ones over there. Feel sick, no?
So this is how they also make ayahuasca. So maybe I'll bring one of these small ones home. What do you think? I'm gonna make some ayahuasca. I'm gonna buy this one. So this is the most expensive coffee in the
Yes,
world
and the
because
finest.
the animal eats the coffee berries
And the drop is sweet.
and then he poops them out and then we make coffee from it. How do you think of that? All right. So this is what they put on top of their houses. The bulls. What's it cost? And then what are the other two
There
symbols?
is a jar
A jar?
to have water from the rains, that is fertility.
Okay,
Or
fertility.
sometimes you have two pots, two jars, and the other jar has water from the church,
Okay. Holy water.
holy water. There is a rooster.
A rooster?
There,
Oh, the
because,
rooster.
To remember that if we wake up early, God helps us.
Okay.
God helps us. A ladder to go up always.
A ladder to go up. Oh, I like that. So the gelatin here, you rub on your skin, and then that way when you're 50, no wrinkles. That's amazing. So these are llama fetus. So when you get a house, you bury it for good luck. And these are all other good luck charms and trinkets.
Beads. Oh,
Remember, it's part of our secret.
So this is like
Superstitions.
This is like the superstitious good luck corner.
Those pots we put there inside the chocolate from other
And all the crystals, little tchotchkes.
We are going to place columns for our house, so this has to be under
So here, she's not here right now, but we came here because we were gonna have toad soup, and it helps your memory. But she forgot to come to work today. She didn't eat enough soup.
I'll go first.
Okay, we're gonna try to say this word. All right, Miriam, there's letters at the bottom. Holy crap. All right, ready? Miriam, say it.
Alan K. Pacha win a Pachakutec.
Wow, I think she nailed it. Chantal,
Alan K. Pachawana Pakachuma.
okay. Aline ke pachawana wakapachokochu.
So much confidence.
Chicha de fruta. So this is corn beer. It's fermented and it has strawberry flavor. Yes.
What do you think? It's good?
Corn beer. Okay.
I taste that it's beer.
It's juice.
It's beer.
It's a little tart. It's very good. And then, of course, you got the Cusqueña. So, they just gave us this, but it's like cilantro soup, rice, chicken stock, rice, and cilantro.
It is good.
Yeah. I hope it's a free appetizer, but we'll see. It's delicious.
Yeah.
So this is like how you make pulled pork, but
Yeah.
what do you think? You like it?
I like it. Always moving forward.
Like the pig?
Yeah.
Oh, let's
It's
get
like-
eat pig. Try it.
Okay. So this is pickled pork,
Escabeche
escabeche,
with pork.
cuchicara.
Cuchicara. Yeah.
tastes like fat.
Fat? A lot of gelatinous fat on there.
Rub that on your face.
Rub it on your face, and you'll look young forever. Well, don't actually. You look young already. I don't want to. And then this is the chaufa con bistec, which is basically like fried rice and steak and papas and salty papas. So that's the fusion. Potatoes with vegetables stuffed in it.
Where's the head though? Is that the head?
All right. That definitely looked different than how we had it. That looks very authentic, and we are at a very authentic Peruvian place. So there you go. Go for it. So we came to the perfect time. This is how you know it's good because now there's a line at the door of all locals. Gracias por todo.
Sir, tour guide service.
All right, little difference in travel style. 1, 2, 3 for me, and then here's Miriam's. And boom.
I'm gonna be a lot better next time.
I like that. That's a cute hoodie, though.
I know. This actually is a really cute fit.
Mm-hmm. Miriam doesn't like this alley. It's fine during the day.
I don't like it.
Here we are, hanging out at the Limbus with some amazing drinks. Amazing Miriam. What do you got?
The Maui?
Yep. What is that? The Maui? And since we're in Peru, and then here's the best part. The view at the Limbus is quite good. So here we are at the Limbus with some wild cocktails. Since we're in Peru, we got the Peruvian good stuff that they put into the drink. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this straw. Am I supposed to drink the drink with it? I'm not sure. The baggie. I've never done this before, so I don't know how to open the bag. And then I think I do this.